Holy shit, Charlie Brown. Pokemon Sun and Moon? What? Huge announcement that happened exactly when they said it would? What? We got the box legends and the starters? What? Wasn't expecting that. Anyway, guys, you guys are undoubtedly super excited. I'm excited. My cat's excited. I don't have a cat. My dog's excited. Don't have a dog. No pets. No children, no pets. No wife. But that doesn't matter, because Pokemon Sun and Moon is like a real thing now, right? We've seen some gameplay. We've got some information. There's probably a lot of stuff that you guys want to talk about. I'm here for that. That's what I'm here for. This is my job. This is my job right here. I got you. I got all of you. So let's start this off slow. No, not too slow. Let's start this off with something pretty cool. I want to go and discuss the Easter eggs that we can see from the trailers that Pokemon released. Now, there are a couple of trailers. Technically 3, but really only 2 that count. There's like the English version, the one that you guys saw on Pokemon's channel. Then there's the Japanese version, which has got this cute little sketch with this kid, and he's going to Japan, and he makes a friend. And there's also one that was released for the UK that basically just had a different release date. So that doesn't really count. If you guys are wondering why Europe has a different release date than America, Japan, the rest of the world, it has to do with your legislation. So if you guys want to go out and vote to change that, you know, go do that. Don't sit on the internet and complain. Sit on the internet, complain, and then go vote. I'm going to start us off with the Japanese one because I think that one's a little bit more juicy. No, it's a lot more juicy. Who am I kidding? There's a lot of stuff in the Japanese trailer that's really cute, but also Easter eggy, and it gives us some information about the games. And then we'll hop into the English one, and then I'll talk about what we can determine from that footage, and then that's going to be a great day. We're going to have a great time. And then, like, next video, I'll talk about the legendaries because there's definitely stuff to talk about regarding those guys. Okay, so here we are in the Japanese trailer. Now, I've muted the volume because of copyright stuff, and it's just an ugly thing. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll have the link to this, the link to the American one, the link to the UK one. I don't know if I'm going to put that in there. It's not really my jam. But I'll have them in the description if you want to listen to it. It's really cute. First thing I want to point out, number 01, they're going to have multiple of these. This is going to be like kind of an ongoing story thing. We've got how many weeks until, or months until this game comes out? It's in November, like 5. My math is poor. So I'm going to play through it. It's not that long of a clip. If I need to skip, I'll skip. It opens up with the kid playing red and blue. I mean, they're advertising. Red, blue, yellow just came out. First up, you see this? They're flying to Oahu. The reason you can tell, besides the fact that maybe the shape, this is called Diamond Head. This crater is very famous in Hawaii. Kids like, you know, if it says aloha, welcome to Hawaii. We're in Hawaii. We're definitely in Hawaii. They're looking around. He's driving through. Now, there's actually quite a large population of Japanese people in Japan. In Hawaii. There's also a large population of Japanese people in Japan, but there's a large population of Japanese people in Hawaii. So they're kind of like coming from Hawaii. Who knows? I think the mom's job or something. He has to learn some English for his school. They're going to flash out here. And if you guys didn't notice, this says Machoke Express. Whenever you start, like, you know, what was it? Oris, Machoke are coming in, carrying your shit. Cool, cute little touch there. Nothing too important, but it's cute. This is Shohei, I think that's his name, introducing himself to the class. It's probably not special, but some people have pointed out and theorized. You see these names? Now, Hoku is the name of the kid that he ends up meeting in this thing. So these could just be the classmates. He ends up hanging out with like 4 kids. So these could very well be them. Some people think maybe these will be the names of the gym leaders. I don't think so. I think they're just the names of the kids. But Pokemon is very good at hiding information in their media that later comes into play. So if that happens, that's really cool. I don't think it will. Okay, he's introducing himself to the class. He's so cute. Look at him. These kids are like, well, he doesn't speak English. That's Hoku. He starts clapping. He's like, yeah, cool. Kid sits down to eat lunch by himself. Moo Moo Milk. This is, I'm going to show you. There's a mill tank. You see this mill tank right here? It says Moo Moo Milk. That's really cute. So you can see it a little bit better there. Pay attention to this globe. Pay attention to this globe. You see how we're seeing Africa? Keep that in mind. Here he is, he's studying, he looks at the moon, sun and moon, right? Oh. Here he's walking with his mom, and they see new Pokemon launched today, right? Isn't this is the cutest commercial ever. Really important. We see in the American trailer, we see the moon attack that the bat does. If you're really careful here, you can see the sun attack from the sun guy. Look right, you see this? Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah, you can. Okay, look at this. You see this? Watch the screen. You're gonna get the sun attack. Boom, you see that? So that's something, that's like a little thing that we can expect. That's gonna be like its signature attack here. This is probably nothing. YNX. Could be Jinx. Is it signaling Mega for Jinx? I mean, come on, probably not. But the real important thing from this scene here is that you got the sun attack coming from the sun legendary that we don't get to see otherwise, because we just see it roaring and then we see the moon guy use its attack. So they walk in to the store. This sign says, warning, unattended children will be sold as slaves. Good stuff. On top of that though, you've got a little bit of advertising here for the Nintendo 2DS, which just got a $20 price drop. I think Nintendo's really trying to push the 2DS. That's why it's sitting there. Nice little subliminal messaging. And then, you know, you can zoom in on the back of the box here. Who knows if this is probably subject to change. You can see 2 characters here, 4 screenshots. It's really blurry when you zoom in. It's really blurry, but if you want to take the time to like zoom into that, by all means go ahead. He's looking around. Hoku and his friends, Haku, are over here touching stuff. Now he's in his car. He picks up his DS. He's playing a new Pokemon game, right? Because you can choose your language. So you got the little Japanese one. You get a bunch of different characters. There's the, that's what I wanted to go back to. 2 things here. Okay, this is Diamond Head. This is how we know that at least the island that they shown in the trailer, it's taking place on Oahu. This is this crater is very characteristic of Oahu's Diamond Head. So this is Oahu. If you look at the general shape, it's pretty similar, just the same way that Kalos was similar to France. Pokemon does a very good job of going into the location, studying it, and representing it pretty well. The next thing you see though, you see this kid. Okay, the hairstyle is the same as our main character, you know, the little Japanese boy. But more importantly, it's got a blue striped shirt, so they dressed him up the same way. And then he introduces himself. It's super cute, right? And then like that's the end of this. Yeah, that's the rival. You see here, when he runs up or whatever, you can see him battling. I can't click to save my life here. Hold on. Here we go. I got it. Okay, you see. This is like that first battle or whatever. As you can see, it looks like he's gonna start with the starter that's weak to you. If that ends up being a rival, or if you have 2 rivals, then yeah. But so then there's a little bit more attacking going on, and then you get to see, yeah, just the legendaries or whatever. Okay, so this is the English version of the trailer. I'm sure like all of you guys have seen this by now, but it's worth going over. There's a little bit of information here that sheds a little bit of light onto the game. A little bit. So you can see the globe. This is just, it's not that important, but the globe in the little Japanese kids room, Shohu, they're both facing with Africa outwards towards the camera. Don't know if that's probably not important to anything. It's just kind of cute that they did that. Kukui is the name of a flowering tree that can be found in a lot of tropical areas, including Hawaii. Now, professors always have, you know, oak, elm, they're always trees, right? So Kukui, very much potentially the professor. The reason I say potentially is because there's the other character we see. His name is also named after a tree. He says, welcome to paradise, cousin. This is the Alola region. Alola coming from aloha, which is like the Hawaiian way of saying like hello and stuff, or like hey, like aloha, you know, like hey, what's up, you know. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Cousin is a form of endearment that a lot of Hawaiians use. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are related, but people will just call you cousin because, like, you know, that's just something they say. So don't read too much into that, but it might happen. I don't know. This guy, his name is, I'm gonna find it. His name is Hala. Hala is also the name of a tree. Now this tree can be found in Hawaii, as well as other areas in like the Pacific and stuff. So could either of these be the professor? Yeah. Could be. This guy gives you the Pokemon, or at least he's throwing out the Pokemon. Then again, Bianca, the assistant, gave you the Pokemon in X and Y, right? Now, this is really important. That attack is called Leafage. Leafage is the grass equivalent to Ember and a water gun. There wasn't really an equivalent like Vine Whip. This thing can't learn Vine Whip. It's a bird, right? I mean, that guy's parked in the bike lane, but I guess that's okay here. I don't know. But I think that pretty much rounds us out, except for the fact that I wanted to point out something. Oh, wait. Oh, I had to point this out too. You see? There's a Pokeball back there. So Got you guys. I got you. I got you. Considering that might be the rival there, because he ends up fighting you in the Japanese trailer, so you don't get to see that scenery in this one. You don't get to see him battling. Now, Moon on the left, Sun on the right, okay? This is the Sun legendary. You get to see, like, its face has kind of got this galaxy thing going on in it. Sun, Moon, cute. You don't get to see its attack here. That's why I wanted to point out the fire attack in the Japanese trailer. This is the Moon guy, but the Sun's on the left now and the Moon's on the right. Now, does this mean that these occurrences are happening on the opposite sides of whatever this building is? Is everything mirrored in Sun and Moon? I don't know, but it's important to note that it looks like it's happening in the same location, but these statues are switched. So stuff in the game might actually be mirrored, or this could be happening on like a different side of the island. But they're obviously, like, those things are on different sides. So while it might seem small, you know, if the whole game is mirrored, that's kind of cool. Kind of gives you some novelty if you want to play it a second time. You know, if you want to get both. That's the Moon attack that we get to see from this trailer. And then that's it. Available November 18th, 2016. And so that's what we got here. I'm going to make sure to keep you guys up to date as all of these trailers roll out, especially the Japanese side, if you guys are interested in that. If you want to see the originals, if you want to like hear the sound, go ahead, check in the description. Other than that, though, I'm going to keep this short because I got a lot I want to produce for you guys really soon. I hope you guys learned something. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know, because that is what I use to curate my content. Your guys' comments when you guys like stuff and you hit the like button. I know this is something you want to see. I actually take that into consideration. Trust me on this. What you say means a lot to me. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Take another look at the trailers if you want. Really cute little stuff. If you want to show your friends, go ahead, and talk to you guys later. Peace.